Citation Foxtrot, holding short on runway 25 at Juliet, contact clearance 132.9er.
Roger, once we're there, we'll hold short and go to clearance, Citation Fox. And Santa Barbara clearance, Citation 178 Sierra Foxtrot, looking for a clearance to go to Burbank, IFR Tower Enroute.
Citation 80 Foxtrot, have a clearance to Burbank, advise ready, copy.
Ready to copy, sir.
Citation 80 Foxtrot, clear to Burbank Airport via depart runway 25, fly runway heading. Vector Fillmore, Fernando 5 arrival. Climb and maintain 3000, expect 1000 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.55, squawk 4732.
Citation 80 Foxtrot, clear to Burbank via runway heading. Radar vectors to Fillmore. Fernando 5 arrival, 3000, expect 1000 5 minutes after departure, 120.55, and the squawk is 4732.
November 8 Sierra Foxtrot, read back correct, verify information, Oscar.
Yes, sir, we do have Oscar, Citation 80 Foxtrot, thank you, sir.
Citation 80 Sierra Foxtrot, roger, contact tower 100.7 when you're ready.
Citation 80 Foxtrot, welcome. So, we're going to go to Fillmore, Tokes, and actually we're going to go to radar vectors to Fillmore, and then Fernando 5 arrival. And that's going to drop us off at Silex. And then from Silex, we're going to pick up the approach into Burbank, and we're going to shoot the ILS. Okay? Departure frequency is 120. Oops. 285. Okay, departure frequency 1. That's good. Departure.
You're not too close to your head?
No, it's fine. 20.55. Okay, tower, departure, guard, we're good. And I'll put Burbank Freak ATIS over here. And that's good. And this is going to be Van Nuys. And we're going to need both Van Nuys, VOR, and ILS. Okay, we're good to go. And Santa Barbara Tower, Citation 178 Sierra Foxtrot, holding short runway 25.
Station 178 Sierra Foxtrot, Santa Barbara Tower, winds 030 at 6, runway 25. Clear for takeoff.
Runway 25, clear for takeoff, Citation 80 Fox. Okay. Okay, go ahead. So we'll do this together. Everybody ready? Yep. Okay, we'll do a static takeoff so you kind of get a feel for what it's like to do a static takeoff. So we'll do a high performance takeoff. And this is what we do when we go to somewhere that the elevation is high, or maybe the elevation is not that high, but the runway is short, or the temperatures are high. So, okay, so just make sure that you push the controls nice and soft so I can overpower you if I need to, okay? Good. Okay.
Weird sitting right seat.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. So throttles come up to the middle. Okay, go ahead, put your hands on the throttle. Okay, full power. Okay, takeoff power set. Okay, one hand on the throttle.
Tower to Tango Golf Delta Uniform Lima on final.
V1, rotate.
Tango Golf Delta Uniform Lima, Santa Barbara
hand off the throttle.
Tower, winds 050 at 6,
and
runway 25, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 25, we'll cancel when desired.
Roger.
Okay, flaps up. Going to climb power, and we're going to flitch to 150 knots. Flight level change set to 150 knots. The autopilot's engaged.
Station 8 Sierra Foxtrot, contact departure, good night.
Going to departure, Citation 85, good night. And Santa Barbara departure, Citation 178 Sierra Foxtrot, runway heading for 3000.
Citation 178 Sierra Foxtrot, Santa Barbara departure, radar contact. Turn left heading 140, climb and maintain 8000. And appreciate base and top enabled.
Okay, climb maintain 8000, and what was the heading again, sir?
Left heading 140 for 8 Sierra Foxtrot.
Okay, left turn heading 140, Citation Mustang. Okay, so climb power, heading 140, and we're climbing to 8,000. Okay, after takeoff checklist. Landing gear is up, flaps are up, climb power is green. Exterior lights, everything stays on until 10,000 feet. Yaw damper as required, yaw damper is on. Okay, coming up to a heading of 140. Okay, so it's really difficult at night to see where we're going over the ocean. So I let the autopilot fly the airplane so we can maintain correct attitude. So right now we're doing about 3,000 feet per minute climb rate. Full of people and full of fuel. Yeah. Of course, as we climb, that rate does go down a little bit, so. Yeah, and I'm going to start pitching down to 170 knots. I'm going to tell the airplane to climb at 170 knots. So it's going to pitch down to maintain that.
Citation 8 Sierra Foxtrot, were you able to remember the base and top?
I'm sorry, we didn't really go through anything. It was clear where we departed from, sir.
Citation 8 Sierra Foxtrot, Roger. Contact LA Center on 135.5.
Okay, 135.5, Citation 8 Sierra Foxtrot, good night.
American 219.
Good evening, LA Center, Citation 178 Sierra Foxtrot, 7,200 for 8,000, heading 140.
Citation 178 Sierra Foxtrot, Los Angeles Center, climb maintain 11000, the Burbank altimeter 2987.
I maintain 11000, Citation 8 Sierra Foxtrot.
And Center JetBlue 347 on 370 now for Bennett 11.
Roger, thanks.
Okay, so now you're going to get stuff that you normally don't get in an IFR flight, unless you're in a turbine airplane. And stuff like they'll tell you to cross a certain waypoint or before you get to a waypoint at an altitude. So you'll get a crossing restriction.
Citation 8 Sierra Foxtrot, clear direct, Fillmore.
Clear direct, Fillmore, Citation 8 Sierra Fox. Okay, go ahead and hit direct. Okay, good. Enter, enter. Hit nav. Good. Here we go. Okay. So okay, so anytime we do anything, we come back to here. This is our annunciator panel for our autopilot. Make sure that it's working fine. So okay, so we just crossed 10,000. So these come off. Okay, we're on GPS. Altitude selected that we're getting to, and we're climbing to 1,000. That's all good. All right, and I always align.
Citation 8 Sierra Foxtrot after Fillmore, cleared Fernando 5 arrival to Burbank, maintain 11000.
Okay, after Fillmore cleared Fernando 5 arrival, Citation 8 Fox. Okay, let's go ahead and bring the power back. Bring it back to about 75%, please. Yeah, 75% clear. Beautiful.
74.8 is...
Yeah, no, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, good. So, okay, so I'm going to turn off the autopilot, so you fly it. You're the yellow, okay? That's the aircraft. Magenta is the flight director. Okay. And I'll get the ATIS.
American 219, contact LA 126.5,
information uniform 01530. Wind 200 at 5. Visibility 6. Phase 1,800 carat. Temperature 16. 2.12. Altimeter 2987.
10 miles west of Fillmore at 9,000.
Approach in use.
Okay, cross 10 miles west of Fillmore at 9,000, citation is reported. Okay, do you see what I mean? Okay, so let me turn the autopilot on so we can focus on this. Okay, so autopilot's got it. Okay, so go ahead and hit ATK offset. Okay, turn this knob over here. Go ahead. Turn it and make it minus 10.
Burbank Airport Information Uniform 015.
Good. Now hit enter. Okay, good. And go ahead and make this hit 90.
Hey.
I'm sorry, actually, hold on one second. Hit 90.
Temperature 16. 2.12.
Good.
Altimeter 2,
so our active VNAV waypoint is 9,000, Fillmore minus 10 miles. Beautiful, good. So, and then we go VNAV on, and we go to 9,000 here. We'll start our descent in 4 minutes and 18 seconds. And the airplane will automatically do that for us. Okay? Beautiful. Let me just...
you have information uniform.
Good. Alrighty. I'm sorry, I have to let... sorry about that. It's a short flight.
Wind 20 at 5. Visibility 6. Temperature 16. 2.12. Altimeter 2987. ILS runway 8. Approach in use. Hold short. Clearance, delivery, and ground control combined on 123.9er. Advise on initial contact. You have information uniform. Burbank Airport Information Uniform 01530. Wind 200 at 5. Visibility 6. Haze 1,800 scattered. Temperature 16. 2.12. Altimeter 2987. ILS runway 8. Approach in use. Arriving and departing run.
Okay, so right now we've been told to cross 10, we're going to Fillmore, and what he wants us to do is he said cross 10 miles west of Fillmore, so that's before Fillmore, okay. At 9,000. So what I did was I created a waypoint, okay? I created a waypoint 10 miles west, and here it is, minus 10 miles. Okay. From Fillmore, minus 10 miles. And I set the altitude at 9,000, okay? So that's, so I already told the flight management system that what we want to do. Okay. Flight management system has already given me a top of descent. And so it's going to create a 3-degree glide path down to that altitude. Okay. So it's telling me that in 2 minutes and 3 seconds to maintain a 3-degree glide path, it's going to descend. And in fact, in 1 minute, you'll see, it'll say something like, it'll say vertical track. Okay. And it'll start descending. And it'll start descending when this thing turns 0. Okay. And it'll maintain a vertical speed rate of 1,400 feet per minute to maintain that 3-degree glide path. Wow. Yeah. Because we're going fast, we have to descend fast, remember? Okay. Yeah? So, okay. So I've already got the ILS dialed in, Van Nuys, and ILS for Burbank is already tuned and identified. We are on GPS. Field elevation is already set. And so cruise checklist, okay, I've done those. Approach, yeah, we're gonna do the ILS runway 8, which I've marked.
Vertical track.
Vertical track. In 60 seconds, we're gonna start descending, okay? Okay, 44 seconds. Okay, good. So, crew, took a descent. These are all done. Okay, temperature's minus, or temperature's 7. We don't really need engine heat because there's no clouds. But if we were inside the clouds, engine heat would have to come on. Okay, star arrival. Okay, these are all done. Okay, and here we are. So power is going to come back. We're going to bring it back to about 65%.
And LA Center Citation Entry Foxtrot vacating 11,000 for crossing restriction 10 miles west of Fillmore, 90,000.
Alright, Sierra Foxtrot, Roger. Contact SoCal approach 128.75. Good night.
2875 Citation Entry Foxtrot, good night. Good evening, SoCal. Citation 178 Sierra Foxtrot out of 10,200 for 90,000, 10 miles west of Fillmore.
SoCal approach, Roger. Burbank altimeter 298. Expect the ILS visual approach to runway 8.
Citation Entry, Roger. And we have uniform for Burbank.
Fokker 8 Zulu, descend and maintain 7,000.
Okay, good. So the goal is to be, when we get here, to be at 90,000 exactly. Okay? Let's see if the computer will do it fine.
Okay.
So our rate of descent is based on our ground speed. So if I increase our ground speed, like if I throttle up, this number will go up.
Okay.
SoCal, just confirm
You
for
see?
AAA
Because now you have to descend us even faster, yeah?
Fokker 8 Zulu, negative.
So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to keep it at about this speed here.
VFR descent approved, maintain VFR 8 Zulu.
Okay, approaching 90,000, and power's going to have to come up. We're going to maintain power at about 70% is good. 70% power will give us about 200 knots on the speed.
Okay.
We're in a terminal area. We don't want to be going much faster than that.
Okay.
Okay, and speed is coming down. It will settle down at around 200.
100, okay.
Minima is 1,010. Field elevation is set to 7.
Zulu, contact approach on 134.2. You have a good night.
The cabin altitude is already at 800. So it's,
6295,
but it's maintaining a 3.8 differential. So there's still a lot of pressure inside.
Oh, okay.
But it's maintaining field elevation at Burbank right now. So
Okay, inside.
we're not going to feel anything different between now and when we open the door. It's going to be exact same field elevation. Cabin altitude.
Okay.
Okay, so cruise checklist is done. Descent checklist is done.
178 Sierra Foxtrot, descend and maintain 7,000. Contact approach 134.2.
Descend maintain 7,000 and approach 134.2 Citation Entry.
Sierra Foxtrot, just before you go, information Victor has now available for Burbank. Weather portion only, wind calm, visibility 6 miles with haze, 1,800 scattered, temperature 162.11, altimeter 298.
Thank you very much for Victor, sir. Going to 134.2. Good night.
Thanks.
McGolf, do you want us to intercept the localizer?
Okay, so we're going to turn.
Platform is going to the localizer.
Roger that. Intercept localizer.
And SoCal approach citation 178 Sierra Foxtrot out of 8,300 for 7,000. And we have Victor for Burbank.
Number 178 Sierra Foxtrot, SoCal approach. We're going to number 288. Thanks for Victor. Expect the ILSA.
We'll expect the ILSA. Citation is about.
404, 6 miles and by
Okay, beautiful.
maintain.
I got to get whoever is next in. Good job.
Left to 110, maintain 4,000, clear LS8, Southwest 404. Exit 765,
All right, thank you, sir.
240, vectors for takeoff.
240 on the heading extra.
Rhode Island, we're off 5 miles from KD, clear plate, Alice, number 16 right approach.
Clear for LS 16 right approach for 49 in the Gulf.
Number 888 Zulu, contact, number 7960 Papa, SoCal approach, Burbank altimeter.
So we're leveling up at 6,000.
Okay.
That's 663 checking in?
Yes, affirmative, 663 with you.
And power's going to come up to about, we're going to go up to about 65% now.
Exit 765 from the heading 180.
Heading 180, 765.
Why don't you go ahead and do it? Go ahead and put your hand on this. Bring it up to 65%.
Well, sir, good job.
65%.
That was 404, contact Burbank Tower 18.7, good day.
Good.
All right, going to Tower Southwest 404.
That's good enough.
SoCal approach 7960, pop out of 4,400 for 5,000.
7960 Papa, SoCal approach, Roger.
We're going to start turning.
Great, sir. Foxtrot, send to maintain 4,000.
Just maintain 4,000, citation is about.
Okay, go ahead and hit VS. Okay, and go up like this. And make this minus 1,500. Go ahead. More. Good. Bring the throttles back. bring it out to about 50%.
Bravo 5, present heading, vectors across final.
Present heading, 6 Victor Bravo.
Exit at 765, maintain 5,000, trail heading 080.
Good.
500 for exit at 765.
765, affirmative.
Okay, we're going to start turning left in 4 seconds.
Heading 080 down to 5,000, 65.
And exit at 75, reaches slowest speed, practical.
Slowest practical speed, 7.
Number 633, SoCal approach, you're clear of Bravo airspace. What's going to be on course heading, cruising altitude?
310 heading 10,500 for 663.
Says you're coming at 10.5 for 663?
Affirmative, 105.
Once the airplane levels off, I'll let you hand fly it a little bit, okay? Okay, 1,000 to go. That's the alarm for 1,000.
Okay.
So it's telling you that in 1,000 feet...
Foxtrot, to maintain 4,000.
Descending to 4,000 out of 4,700, citation is Fox.
Receiver Bravo, fighting 180.
180, 6 Victor Bravo.
And,
Right now, it's on autopilot.
Yeah, 663.
What's that?
Is it on autopilot?
It's on autopilot,
3
yeah.
altitude at your discretion, sir. You can climb.
Oh, yeah, 663.
So everything is loaded, everything is okay. So I've already...
Number 80, Foxtrot. 6 miles, clear for the ILS runway.
Okay, cleared ILS runway, citation is Fox.
Okay.
765, 4 miles.
Okay, that means that up to Silex we're gonna make... So now we can go down to 3,700.
Heading 140,
just to confirm.
ILS 16 right, 765.
3,700. Go ahead and make this 3,000. Go ahead and turn this. 3,700. VS. Okay, go up. 1,500.
Bravo reduced to a slow speed.
Yeah, go ahead.
How much?
About 600 is good. Because
Papa turn right heading 3.
we're only descending 300 feet.
Right turn 340, 60 Pop.
After Silex, we're going to descend down to 3,000 feet.
2875.
And approach 60 Pop, we're going to cancel IFR and like to go stay with you, go VFR to Fox Field.
60 Papa, roger, IFR cancellation received, resume navigation with altitude climate 2.
We'll go up to 6,500.
Okay, leveling off. Okay, as we level off, we're probably going to need to give it a little bit more power. Let's make it 60%.
You say you're coming to 7.5?
Good.
60 Papa.
Let's come back a little bit. Good.
We'll go to 5.5.
60% will give us about 160 knots.
Number 6 Victor Bravo, just going to maintain 5,000.
5,000, 6 Victor Bravo.
That's our glide slope, or that's our vertical track coming in. Okay, go ahead and dial in 3,000 so we're ready for the next altitude. Go ahead.
Victor Bravo, turn left heading 070.
Left 070, 6 Victor Bravo.
Okay, good?
VS?
Not yet.
Okay.
Once we go between Silex and Buddy, then we can go down to 3,000.
Okay.
Okay? We're still 0.7 miles. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
Okay. VS? 1,500. No, one more time. Yeah. VS. Okay, actually. Yeah, VS, good. Minus 1,500. Go ahead. No, the other way. More. Good. Okay, go ahead and bring the power back to about 50%. Good. Good. When we get close to 3,000.
765, Finance Tower 100.3.
193, 765.
Okay, we'll bring the power back just a tiny bit more. Okay, good. Okay, let's go ahead and bring the flaps to 50, or push the flaps down, and with two hands, with 2 fingers, and bring it to the middle.
6 Victor Bravo, 5 miles to turn rating 130, maintain
power up to 60%.
Clear for the Osmo 16 shot approach.
130, maintain 5 till established, clear the ILS approach from 16.
Okay,
right,
let's go ahead and bring the landing gear down. I'm sorry, this is the landing gear. Up and then down.
Up.
Yeah,
Oh,
good.
okay.
Good. And normally people will keep their hand on this just to remind themselves. 3 green, no red. Okay, so all 3 gear is down and locked. Okay? So we've got a lot of drag. So our airspeed is bleeding off pretty fast. So
Foxtrot, contact Burbank Tower 18.72.
18.7, citation is Foxtrot, connect.
okay, let's give it a little bit more Wow.
Helicopter
Actually, we're
352,
fine.
radar contact, Mount Lee. You're going to Van Nuys, sir?
Okay, so this glide slope is going to come over here and it's going to become, it's going to start flashing.
Okay.
And then, there it is. It's active, and now the airplane is going to start descending. Power back to 50%, please.
Burbank Tower, Citation 1780 Foxtrot ILSC.
Citation 1780 Foxtrot, Burbank Tower, runway 8 clear to land, caution wake turbulence, arrive 737.
Runway clear to land, Citation 25.
Okay, middle marker, 2800, that's correct. That's our crossing altitude. Go ahead and set 4,000 feet, that's our missed altitude. Go ahead, turn it. Good, awesome. All right, hands on the yoke. Okay, and autopilot coming on. Okay, good. You're flying the airplane.
Okay.
Okay, and we're gonna go full flaps now. Good.
What altitude am I doing? Or does
Okay, so what you're trying to do is put the yellow under the magenta.
Okay.
Okay, so pull up a little bit. Good. Very nice. Okay, 3 green, no red, that's good. And a landing checklist. Go ahead and maintain that. Pull up just a hair more, good. Okay, gears down, flaps, full flaps. Pressurization is coming down to 0. Speed brakes are off and autopilot is engaged. Before landing checklist is complete.
63 is ready at 8.
Very nice.
I'm sorry,
A little bit to the right.
Surfair 63 is ready at runway 8.
Surfair 63, Burbank Tower, hold short of runway 8, awaiting release.
Holding short, runway 8, Surfair
A little to the
63.
left.
Park
Okay,
straight.
runway is in front of you. If you want, you
Okay.
can go outside and look outside and land. So we're about right, but just a little bit too low. I'm going to give you a
Surfair
little.
63, traffic to citation on a 2.5 mile final, going 100 knots, runway 8, cleared for takeoff.
Good takeoff, runway 8, Surfair 63.
Pull back just a tiny. Oh, good. Yeah, we're doing great. Exactly. Very nice. Okay, everything is good. That's good. These are good. These are good. 3 green, no red.
Helicopter 352, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. See you later.
Have a good night, 352.
Skywest 6410, start getting spooled up down there, move up to and hold short of runway 15 when you're ready.
Turn them now, taxi up to hold short 15, Skywest 6410.
Okay. Very nice.
500.
Okay, we're approaching minimum. So this is how low we can go without seeing the runway. Pretty
Okay.
scary.
Yeah.
Here's minimums.
Minimums. Minimums.
We're landing. Okay, good. Autopilot disengaged. 3 green, no red. Full flaps, we're looking good. They're going slightly fast. Power's coming back.
Surfair 63, contact SoCal departure. Have a good night.
Pleasure, good night. Surfair 63.
And slowly start pulling back. Good, round out, very nice. Continue going down. Beautiful. Speed brakes are up. Let the airplane's nose come down. And getting on the brakes. Great job. Speed brakes are down.
Citation 80 Foxtrot, turn left on Alpha, left on Delta, cross runway 15 and taxi to Atlantic, remain this frequency.
Left on Alpha, left on Delta, cross runway 15 and to Atlantic with you, citation sir.
Yeah. Go straight a little bit more and then return left here. Okay, so anytime we cross runways, all the lights come on. Yeah.
Okay.
Everything we have.
Big stop here.
No, we're clear to cross runway 15.
Okay.
So you go straight. No, straight.
Straight.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, good. How'd you like it?
Oh, nice. So much different.
Burbank Tower, TV4 coming up LA0 for North Golden transition 1.5.
TV4 Burbank Tower, radar contact, North 5 transition approved. Burbank altimeter 2987.
Approved, TV4.
There's so much going on that I'm just trying to take it all in.
Yeah, there's quite a bit going on. It takes a while to get used to it, but you get used to it.
Landing Burbank Citation 80 Foxtrot, taxiing inbound, going inside the hangar.
Dad, thanks, Edwin. Welcome back.
Thank you, Sabrina.
Tower test 6410, we're ready to go 15.
Skywest 6410, roger, hold shorter runway 15, awaiting release.
Hold short 15, go 6410.
Okay, we go straight on this one. Okay, we can slow down a little bit if you like. The throttle's all the way back.
Okay.
So just could get on the brakes a little bit. With the jet, you still generate thrust even though, yeah, good. And we're gonna go right here. So right, yeah, good. Alrighty. And I've got the controls. I'll just take us in. Good job, very nicely done.
Oh, that was fun.
Skywest 6410, runway 15, line up and wait. Expect 1 minute in position.
1 minute wait, 15, expect 1 minute position.